Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Haribo.
Haribo.
Juice, mango juice.
Haribo.
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Nitai Gaurang Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaurang Hari Bol Nitai Gaurang Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaurang Hari Bol Sapurni Vaishnavi ki jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Hare Krishna. I can't hear everybody. Hare Krishna. Wonderful. Thank you everyone for gracing us this evening for our Janmastami festivities. My name is Lush, and I'm going to be hopefully giving you some entertainment tonight. So, entertainment, education at the same time, entertainment. You follow what I'm saying? Great. So, dear devotees, I'd just like to start off by mentioning something. So, if I make any mistake in sharing with you any of the facts that I'm going to be talking about, I'd just like to ask you guys are all learned devotees, please correct any mistakes that I make. And if there's anything nice that you hear, it belongs to my Gurujans. It doesn't belong to me. I'd like to thank all the Shiksha Gurus and all the Gaudiya Vaishnavas from the previous lineages that appeared in the past, that will appear in the future, and in the present, including every one of you here. So thank you very much, and with your permission, I would like to begin. Do I have your permission? Hare Krishna! Hare Krishna! So, I don't know if you know this about the advent of Krishna. I'm going to share a story, but I know this evening we're a little bit pushed back on time, so I'm going to skip the story for later on. But because right now we want to stick to some sort of timely matter, it's 7 o'clock, and we have a dance performance lined up for you. So I'd like to call upon Krishna. If Krishna can come, I'd like for her to introduce to you her dance school, what she's going to be performing with her students. And if you have any interest in putting your students in this dance academy, then Kashmia is going to be your point of contact. So Kashmia is just walking up the stage right now, while the kiddos set up for their dance. So while she's setting up, she comes. I'm going to ask you, how many of you have read Srila Prabhupada's Bhagavad Gita? Raise your hand. Oh, great. How many of you have? How many know the verse? chapter 4, verse 9. Anyone know? I'm going to tell you what this verse is, and I'm going to tell you why it's so significant, especially for today, being Krishna's appearance day. The verse is, Janma karma chame divyam evam yo viti tatvataha tyakta deham punar janma naiti mamiti sorjuna. The translation is, one who knows the transcendental nature of my appearance and activities does not, upon leaving this body, take birth again in this material world, but attains my eternal abode, O Arjuna. So the word janma, or birth, or rather appearance, in relation to Krishna's appearance is very instructive, telling us about his true nature and thus liberating us from this material nature. But what is the main lesson to be learned here? Because there's mysteries of the Lord's activities, but what is the mystery of Sri Krishna's birth or his appearance day? So today, I'm going to share with you a dual story of Krishna's birth. That's right, you heard me, a dual story. You may have already heard about the narrative where Krishna takes birth in Mathura in Kamsa's dungeon. But did you know there was a simultaneous birth that took place? And that's the story I'm going to share with you today, dear devotees. But before we begin in that, because it'll take some time, I'd like to call once again, Kashmiya, if you may kindly introduce your troopers. Please, dear devotees, give her a big Hare Krishna!
Hare Krishna!
Haribo, Mataji!
Hello everyone, Vanakkam, good evening. So the school is going to present today is actually Kalayanavi Academy of Fine Arts. Our director is Srimati Renuka Vigneshwaran, and I am one of the teachers under her, but it is directed by her. Today we have 5 of our little kuttis, our little juniors performing here. They actually performed for the first time just at the end of 2023. So they haven't danced on many stages before. They're just beginning. And we're lucky that we're performing today for Krishna's program, and I hope they'll get all of your blessings. So I will introduce our dancers. So performing today, we have Ashrita Sureshkaran, Harshita Sakti-Sudan, Annabeth Geetanjali Francis, Kavya Rajesh, and Daphnia Mahesh. We will be performing a little bit of a folk piece. However, our school is a Bharatanatyam school. We teach Bharatanatyam, which is an Indian classical dance form. We do currently have classes in Scarborough and Vaughan, as well as remote classes. And our Scarborough classes are actually just nearby. It's at Middlefield and Steeles area. So if you are interested, come and feel free to talk to me. My name is Kashmiya. But other than that, please give it up for our little dancers today. Hello.
Is the DJ ready to play the track?
Check.
What a beautiful job done by the kids of, what was the, Kamaya, what was the name of the school? Kale. Okay. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for doing such a beautiful job this evening. Also thank all the parents who probably have to go to every single practice and driving them. So thank all the parents as well. Very hard work. Thank you very, very much once again. So let's go back to the story I was telling you about. So I told you there was a dual birth of Lord Krishna. So how many of you have heard that there was a dual birth of Lord Krishna? Gotcha. Okay. Anyone else? So I'm going to read some scripture for you from Srila Rupa Goswami, is what he's written. So I'm going to explain a little bit about what the Acharyas have said. Acharyas have said that Krishna, Vrindavan Krishna, one who holds a flute, has never left Vrindavan. But if he's never left Vrindavan, how is it possible he was born in Mathura? That means at one point in time he must have been in Mathura, yes or no? So then, here is what Srila Rupa Goswami has to say about this fact. The Krishna known as Yadukumara is Vasudev Krishna. And he is different from the Krishna who is the son of Nanda Maharaj. Yadukumara Krishna manifests his pastimes in the cities of Mathura and Dwarka, but Krishna, the son of Nanda Maharaj, never at any time leaves Vrindavan. So with this backdrop, we still want to learn a little bit more that how can there be two Krishnas? Wouldn't that mean that the one born in Mathura at one point at least would be the same type of Krishna as the one in Vrindavan? So here's what is said. This unique version comes to us from the Gaudiya Vaishnava theologian, Srila Rupa Goswami. So to give pleasure to his loving associates and even relish his own wonderful pastimes, Sri Krishna manifested in Vraja, Vrindavan. And because the parental love of Nanda and Yashoda is without question, Lord Krishna eternally thinks of himself as their son. In the ancient times, devotees reveal that the Lord appeared in Vasudev's expansion in the home of King Vasudev, and at the same time he appeared in his original form in the village of Vraja. It was thus said that Sri Krishna and Yogamaya were twin children of Yashoda in Vrajabhumi. When Maharaja Vasudev arrived there, he entered Yashoda's maternity room only seeing Yashoda's daughter. The Vasudev expansion that King Vasudev had brought from Mathura entered the body of the original Krishna. In other words, they merged and they became one. Because this pastime is very confidential, it is not conveyed in Srimad Bhagavatam and other texts. Nevertheless, Shukadeva Goswami and other great devotees have indirectly described it in their writings. There are hints of these truths in Sanatana Goswami's Brihad Bhagavatamrita, where the gopis deny that Vasudeva and Devaki are Krishna's actual parents, and where Akrura says outright that Krishna is simply not Vasudev's son. But once Rupa Goswami finally articulates it, it's seen above that the complete story can be found throughout the Gaudiya canon. Most famously in the 3rd chapter of Jiva Goswami's Gopala Champu, and Vishwanath Chakravarti's 10th canto commentary and Sahasra Darshana. In 2 particular verses, in Sri Krishna Sandarbha, Srila Jiva Goswami is emphatic. Krishna became the son of Nanda and Yashoda. He was not the son of anyone else. Nanda and Yashoda and Vasudeva and Devaki are the real parents of Sri Krishna. And this is also confirmed by Srila Prabhupada. So Srila Prabhupada, if you don't know, he's the founder Acharya of the Iskcon movement, who is the greatest ambassador of the Gaudiya Vaishnavism in the modern world. And His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada supports the conclusion of his predecessors. And the subject at hand has no exception. For example, the commentary in Srimad Bhagavatam 10.3.47, he writes, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur discusses that Krishna appears simultaneously as the son of Devaki and as the son of Yashoda, along with the spiritual energy Yogamaya. As the son of Devaki, he first appeared as Vishnu, and because Vasudeva was not in the position of pure affection for Krishna, Vasudeva worshipped his son as Lord Vishnu in the forehand form. Yashoda, however, pleased her son Krishna without understanding his godhood. This is the difference between Krishna as the son of Yashoda and as the son of Devaki. This is explained by Vishwanath Chakravarti on the authority of the Harivamsha. So what's interesting is that even though Krishna, as the narrative, born in Mathura, in Kamsa's dungeon in the forehand form of Vishnu, the original Vrindavan form was actually born in Vraja, in Vrindavan, with Nanda Baba and Yashoda Maya. Just out of curiosity, is Jaya Mataji here today? She's not here because she's next. Hare Krishna. Hari Bol. So I'll also explain, I guess, from our late Gaur Govinda Swami, one of Srila Prabhupada's prominent disciples. He lectured on this subject matter of the dual birth. And he lectured on this on August 18, 1995 and elsewhere. And he says, exactly at the same time when Yashoda Mata gave birth to Krishna in Vrindavan, Devaki also gave birth to a child in the prison house of Kamsa. That is described in the 10th canto of the Bhagavatam. On one hand, the son of Nanda and Yashoda is Swayam Bhagwan, the original Supreme Personality of Godhead. And on the other hand, manifesting from the womb of Devaki came the four-handed form Vasudeva, who is the Prabhava, Prakash expansion of Krishna. In other words, the Adi Purusha, the complete original Supreme Personality of Godhead, took birth from Mother Yashoda, while an expansion as Lord Narayan or Vishnu simultaneously manifested from the womb of Mother Devaki. So as Vasudeva was leaving the prison house of Kamsa, Yashoda Mata gave birth to a second child, a daughter. So, Yashoda Mata gave birth to one son and one daughter. Vasudeva Maharaj arrived in Vrindavan, put down the Prakasha expansion, and then picked up the daughter. While he was doing those things, he did not see Yashoda's son, Krishna. How could such a thing happen? Well, by her own potency, Yogamaya kept the son of Nanda hidden, and Vasudeva could not see him. Vasudeva only saw the daughter, and therefore made the exchange. The son of Vasudeva and Devaki is the four-handed plenary portion of Krishna. So, when Vasudeva put him on the lap of Yashoda, that plenary portion entered into the child Shyamasundara Krishna, who was already lying there. What did you think of the dual story of Lord Krishna's appearance? Anyone have heard this before? Well, now you learned something new today. Haribo!
Haribo.
Okay. We have a kirtan next, but the kirtanya is not as here as of yet, so I'm going to ask for Dira Prabhu, if you don't mind, if you'd like to come to the microphone for a few minutes. Dira Prabhu? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Everyone, thank you.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Radha Gopi Vallabha Radha Gopi Vallabha Radha Gopi Vallabha Radhe
Jaya Radha Gopi Vallabha Radha Gopi Vallabha Radha Gopi Vallabha Radhe
Jaya Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram
Jaya Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram
Jai Gaura Hari Bol
Hari Bol
Hari Bol
Hari
Hari Bol
Jai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Jai Gaura Hari Bol
Gaur Vrinde For the Kirtanyas, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So next up we have a dance group. I'm going to just kindly introduce you to the performers. It is by the Kaladruti Dance Academy and it was founded in 1985 by Dr. Rekha Shri Desai. Kaladruti Dance Academy, or KDA as it's also known as, is dedicated to preserving and promoting Indian culture. Dr. Siddhi, a double PhD in Bharatanatyam and honored as a Nitya Shiromani, has performed globally, including for the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Under the direction of her daughter, Dr. Siddhi Desai, KDA has produced over 50 thematic drama dances in various languages and earned numerous accolades. For 28 years, they have been offering services at Iskcon, choreographing performances on themes like Dasha Avatar, Gopi Geet, and Narsimha dance, and many other dramas, and one of the dances you're about to see here today. Today, KDA has 6 branches across the GTA from Ajax, Scarborough to North York, providing certified Bharatanatyam training to kids, teens, and adults. Dr. Siddhi, would you like to say a few words?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Students from Murari Bhakti School are going to present Nama Sankirtana. And not all students from here are trained in classical dance. And it's amazing how the students within 3-4 classes have picked up the dance and they're going to present a 3-minute performance. So all the technicalities of dance aside, we'll cheer them up for their devotion that they have for Krishna. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna!
Hare Krishna Yadavaya Namah
Yes, Mataji, come.
Hari Bol. I think they did a fantastic job considering that they are not properly trained in passaging. They can exit the stage now. Our next performance is Radha Samita Krishna, and students of Kalakriti Dance Academy are going to perform. And you will see kids aged 5, 6 and a 10-year-old performing. They have been learning since October only, so it's not even a year. And let's welcome these young kids who are going to perform Radha Samita Krishna. We have Riyanshi, Lochna and Jana performing. Hare Krishna.
Haribol, Hare Krishna, wonderful performance. Also, once again, thank you to all the parents who have driven these lovely kids to the practices, because I know how much effort that takes, because I'm one of them. All right? Okay, great. Mataji, one more? All right.
Hari Bol. So next, I will be performing. Akhil Brahmand Mayendu Shri Hari. It's a Gujarati pad. It's written by Sant Kavi Narsim Mehta, who is from Gujarat, India. And it's a beautiful poem where the poet describes that Akhil Brahmand Ma Ek Tu Shri Hari, meaning the entire universe is nothing but Shri Krishna. The water is Krishna, the waves, the land, the sky, and then the poet describes the soul within the body is Krishna. The Vedas and the words within it is also Krishna. And everywhere I look, I see nothing but Krishna. And he calls very lovingly to give him darshan at the end of the poem. So that's how the poem progresses. It is choreographed by my mother, my guru, Dr. Rekha Desai. And this was one of the favorite poems of my grandfather. And growing up, mom in Chennai would listen to it. And it's not heard of doing dance on Gujarati poems in a Bharatanatyam or a Kathak style. So it's her creativity and her offering to Shri Krishna. And I'm fortunate to be presenting this today. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, wonderful round of applause. It looks like there's a lot of little toddlers and babies and maybe parents to be in the audience. So just want to let you know that if you're interested in putting your kids in KDA, then you can talk to Mataji, City Mataji right there. And also, the first group that performed was the Murari Bhakti School. And that is Iskcon Scarborough's, if you want to call it, Vedic root school, whereby they teach you all the fundamentals of the Shastra, Slokas, they perform stotrams, they perform all sorts of kirtans, and they learn about our own heritage and culture. So if you have kids that are interested, there's registration forms at the front desk, so please make sure you go and check that out if you're a parent that want to give your children a strong foundation of Vedic roots. In about 8 minutes, it's going to be 8 o'clock and we're going to have Aarti. But before we do that, I want to ask a quick question. How many of you have ever watched a Marvel movie? Hands in the air. Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, that's it? Not many people? So no one's going to understand if I talk about Marvel? Okay, maybe a few people have talked. Okay, Mataji, thank you. You watch Marvel. All these other youngsters haven't, so you're ahead of the game. So Marvel, they talk about what's called this multi-universe. And this multi-universe, where do you think this idea comes from? I'll tell you right now, it comes from our Shastras. So, if you don't know, Lord Krishna expands himself as Karanadaksha Vishnu, in which, when he breathes, thousands of bubbles appear, universes like bubbles appear. And inside each one of these little bubbles, there's another expansion of Krishna, which is the, anyone know? Garbhodaksha Vishnu. This is the Garbhodaksha Vishnu you see in pictures with the lotus coming out of the stem of Vishnu, and then there's a Brahma sitting. In other words, there are thousands of Brahmas in this entire multi-universe that we have. What's interesting about a day of Brahma, I don't know if you know this, so Brahma lives for 100 years. But do you know in human years, what is just 12 hours of a day of Brahma? 12 hours? It's 4.32 billion human years. So 4.32 billion human years is just 12 hours of a day of Brahma. Now I'm going to tell you how fortunate you are. Because Lord Krishna only appears once in a day of Brahma. Once in a day of Brahma. So once in 4.32 billion years, he decided to come just 5,500 years ago. You know what your mathematical odds of striking this type of lottery is? To be within a 5,500 year span of when Lord Krishna appeared? I did the calculation, I'll tell you. It's 0.5000000012% chance of being born within a 5,500 year span of when Lord Krishna appeared on this earth. And none of us would have known all this if it wasn't for our founder, Srila Prabhupada, whose appearance day is tomorrow, by the way. He was born in correct me if I'm wrong, 1856 I want to say? 1896? 1896, thank you, Prabhu. But if it wasn't for Srila Prabhupada, who appeared on tomorrow's appearance day, then none of us would have any indication of Krishna's appearance day, and none of us would be having this type of fortune and bliss. So, all glories to Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Jai. And now you know how fortunate you are to be living right now at this time, 5,500 years out from Lord Krishna's appearance day. By the way, if you look at it in human terms, that's like it just happened 3 seconds ago, and 1 second ago Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. That's how quick that time lapse is. So we're very fortunate to have this happening. So I think we might be getting prepared for Aarti. But in the meantime, does anyone have any questions? Yes, Mataji. You couldn't hear what happened to Krishna? Okay, so the question is, what happened to the Krishna that was born in Mathura? Yashoda So what happened was this. Yashoda Krishna, who was born who is Adi Purusha, original form of Krishna, when Nanda Maharaj's Krishna, when
Vasudev.
Vasudeva Krishna, thank you very much, was brought over to Braj, he actually merged inside of Shamsundar Vrindavan Krishna. That's what happened to him, so he became one. Okay, so we're going to prepare for Aarti time. In the meantime, if you have any questions regarding Bhagavad Gita, Srila Prabhupada, there's a lot of different books outside. I highly encourage you to, if you haven't had a chance to crack open our own books, do so, because I'll tell you one of the reasons why I became very interested in learning about our Shastra and learning about Bhagavad Gita is because I have 2 little kids at home. But if I don't know what to teach them, who's going to teach them? So I had to learn first. So in other words, if you want to give your children the benefit of learning Shastra, learning our culture, learning our heritage, and understanding how to be a good human being, the moral compass and guidelines are already listed there for you in Bhagavad Gita. There's nowhere else to go and fetch this knowledge. You don't have to go to self-help books. Krishna is the biggest motivational speaker on the planet. There's no one else that you need. So please, go outside if you have a chance and grab these books, learn, each one, teach one. That's your mantra. Each one, teach one. Now, Prabhu, you have a couple of words. Prabhu.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for that question. I just wanted to add something what Prabhu said. As you have heard Prabhu saying that, the Vasudeva Krishna was brought by Vasudeva into Gokula because of the Akashvani and all. And then he placed to the next to Yashodamai, where the Yashoda, the Nandan, Yashodanandan was born. So what happens is, Prabhu already said that the Vasudeva Krishna crawled and merged with the Nandanandan Krishna, Yashodanandan Krishna. Now here is the beautiful part, and that's what I wanted to add. That whenever you see Krishna killing the demons, we have heard lots of demons, not killed actually, delivered, but annihilated for good. So whenever that thing happens, that is, anybody can tell me which Krishna is that one? Out of the 2, the one who is annihilating? Haribol, that's correct. So when you see Krishna annihilating the demons, it is Vasudeva Krishna, Devaki Nandan Krishna. But when you see Krishna playing flute and playing with gopis and rasa dance, that is Nandanandan Krishna, and that is Yashodanandan Krishna. Another second point I wanted to add, just for your knowledge and benefit, of course. It is said that Krishna has never ever left Vrindavan. We have heard that, right, Mataji? So it is that Krishna, Nandanandan Krishna, Yashodanandan Krishna, still is in Vrindavan. He has never ever left Vrindavan. So whom we see Akrura coming from Mathura on the instructions of Kamsa and taking Krishna and Balarama away on the chariot is Vasudeva Krishna, because Vasudeva Krishna is full of the chivalry. There are rasas, so chivalry, where he can annihilate the demons, and he came for Paritrana Sadhuna, Vinashaya Duskritam, Dharma Sanstapanarthaya, Sambhavami Yuge Yuge. He came for that purpose, and to fulfill that purpose, Vasudeva Krishna always annihilates the demons, whereas Nandanandan Krishna, Yashodanandan Krishna is that sweet Shyama Sundara form, always residing not only in Vrindavana but always in the hearts of Krishna. So even as of today, the great saintly people, we might have heard K.C. Ghat and all those, as of today even the great saintly people can see. You need to have the vision. We have got the eyes which will give us sight, but we need the vision, and vision comes with this self-realization, spiritual advancement. So I just wanted to add that one. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare